Good morning, people. How are you doing? I am Scott. That down there is Bo. There's no co pilot in the co pilot seat, and today is the 23rd day of August, 2022. It is bright and early, about 9 o'clock almost, humid down here in Tampa, Florida. Um, did not make a video yesterday. Had to go to the doctor, then I had to go to the store, then I had something else to do. Um, so I didn't make a video yesterday. Yesterday evening, some strange stuff started happening. This video is just going to be an update on what's going on for today for me, just to give you an idea. uh, Something weird was happening. The monitor was going, and when it did that, the light would flicker. Couldn't tell if it was flickering anywhere else in the house because I was sitting here when it happened. This monitor's old. Someone gave it to me. It's got issues. I got to replace it. So I just figured the thing was on its way out. So I turned it off, and then the lights flickered again, even when it was off, and it made that noise again in the monitor. So I unplugged it. About an hour or so later, after I was trying to figure out how I was going to get another monitor, which is I've got that worked out. Turns out I started getting warm in the house. So I went and checked the AC, and it was set at 79, and it was 83, and the AC had been blowing nonstop for a while. So that kept me up all night having to deal with that. I don't know if something happened with the AC and the flickering happened throughout the whole house, and it also just happened to flicker, do something to this monitor when that happened. I'm guessing that's what happened because I thought I would plug this thing back in today and see what's going on with the monitor. And the monitor is just fine, except that thing keeps popping up. That message keeps popping up from time to time. So here's what's got to happen. I have to call my landlord and tell him I don't think it's an electrical problem. I think it's an air conditioning problem because obviously it's going to get hot in this place. I had to turn the thing off last night, the AC off last night, because I couldn't just have it run constantly and for 82 degrees, 83 degrees. It didn't get too much hotter last night. I was up till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock dealing with it. But it's Florida. And this is early morning, and it's probably already 83, 84 in here. And it'll get worse. So here's what I got to do. Because I hadn't replaced the filter in a little while, the filter looks like shit. So I've got to go get a new filter before I call the landlord, and he calls the AC guy. I can't have him go back to my landlord and say, my God, that filter had like 16 pounds of shit on it. So I got to go do that. And then after I do that, I'm going to walk to a local pawn shop. Good thing I live in a poor neighborhood. I'm going to walk to a local pawn shop and then replace this monitor because it's time for it, and I can do it for not too much money. So, and I can afford it right now. So, and then tomorrow I got to go to the DMV and turn in my plates over here. Otherwise, they'll suspend my license because they think I'm driving with no insurance. I tell you what, I saw a video yesterday, day before yesterday. I forget how I ran across it, but it was some dude who decided to take just one day without a car in some suburban area in some major city. And he had to do a couple of things. He had to get some shirts. He had to go to the grocery store, and he had to try to get something to eat. And it took him all day of walking because they don't have a lot of bus stops in the suburban areas, not a lot of sidewalks. And it dawned on me. I mean, I've known this before. I mean, I've been without my cars have been dead for a while, so I just finally got rid of them. But it just it dawns on you just how much and Cities are designed and have been designed for a long time by business interests that want to push you buying gas all the time. They want to push you having a vehicle, buying a vehicle all the time. They want to push you buying insurance. Our lives are such that the way they've been manipulated over generations. I mean, you can go back, you can find there's a planned obsolescence video out there that will tell you that, you know, in the early days, they put fucking ground glass in pavement deliberately so it would wear down tires, and the tire industry would be able to replace tires more consistently and faster. The way they've laid out cities and the way they've laid out the suburbs in these areas, you are fucked if you don't have a goddamn car. You are fucked if you're not buying gasoline all the time. You are fucked if you're not paying insurance all the time. And it's done that way. It's designed that way for a reason. They keep fucking here in Tampa, they keep reducing the numbers of stops and the numbers of routes for the bus system. So people who have been locked into that for years and years always have to keep fucking reinvestigating, refiguring it out, and then reinvesting more and more time every day just simply to have a fucking life. It's obscene. It's just obscene. And you don't think about these things until you're stuck in it. You know, today, this week, going to the doctor, going to the store yesterday, I got to go to the DMV, now I got to go to the fucking Walmart and get a filter, and then I got to go get a fucking monitor. It's just the little day-to-day things that you don't think about when you have a vehicle. You just, fuck, and you grab the keys, and I'll be back in a minute, and off you go. You don't think about it. But when you're someone like myself, or someone, I mean, I will get another vehicle. But when you're someone who's lost their license, or when you're somebody who is just barely getting by, and it's going to be getting worse for a lot of people, for everybody really, and they can't afford a car, or they're saving up for a car, and now inflation comes along and just wipes out their fucking car fund, and they got to go here, they got to go there. That shit adds up. I mean, that's just the additional higher cost of being poor in America, which is also by design. Anyway, thought I would hit you with that. So that's why I've got to take off again today, and I can't do another video today. But I did want to put this up there as long as while the monitor is not currently on fire, I guess, and when it's not 95 degrees in the house. I thought I would toss this out there just so you know what's going on with me. I'm okay. I'm not having a relapse. I'm just dealing with the planned obsolescence of my life. So I will talk to you guys later. I'll let you know how it goes. And next time when I see you, the monitor, the camera might not be up in the air staring down at me. It might be a little bit lower. And if it is, that's because I was able to find a new used monitor and get rid of this monstrosity. I thank you guys for your time. Have a very good day, boys and girls. Bye-bye.